Hello and welcome back to The Last Flame. Spec here. It's time for another impossible run. We are 4 losses and 8 wins, so we have roughly a 66% chance of winning. Well, 66% win rate at the moment. Let's see how we do. It is so tough, but it is so enjoyable. Alright, off the bat, AoE fight. We need AoE characters. We're given some really good options here. I really like Ola. Max mana scaling is very powerful, especially when you have someone like Alec as well, who's also max mana. So I'm probably going to go Ola, Alec. They're both really good damage. Max mana is easy to accommodate in these builds. And I kind of like Naka as well. One other character that's really been pushing for me is Elios. The group defense is just a really good way to make your team survive those later fights. But I think for the start fights, you just need to capitalize on damage. It's so important. So it's not Buddy's Tooth. Explorer's Hat's too risky. I just had a run where I lost with it. Pyramid or Engineering Plans. Engineering plans could be 1 relic, 2 relic, 3 relic, but no campfire, so no. 1 relic, 2 relic, but no elites, so no. I think it's going to be pyramid, and we're going to do a path like potentially this, because the upscaling we can get from the shop is going to be astronomical with the pyramid payout. Alternatively, if we're really strong, we can dodge the shop and go to the campfire, save our money for the next act. So go pyramid, it does mean we need to come in super strong. But fortunately, I think Alec and Ola are really good characters, really good scaling into the late game, which is what you really need. Alright. So I like both these options because they're both AoE. I think Karina's slightly better because she has a lower mana cost, so I like that. Definitely Book of Mana. Oh no, actually, definitely Heavy Mace to start with. It's just good damage. Book of Mana is just so good on Karina. Let's do some rolling. I want some max mana items and I want some more damaging items. So Novice Great Mace on Karina. Cool. We've kind of got our damage well sorted. Next up we need a tank. We need some defenses because we'll just get picked off too quickly otherwise. So this needs to be a tanky character, of which we're not given. So far we're like casting, hybrid. So we can kind of do whatever we want. I do like Cora. She's a good off-tank. She does healing and shielding, which is always nice. She can be hybrid. Azar's good AoE as well, but I think we're sort of AoE, and Alaric's really good single target. But oh, do you know what? Alaric can be max mana too. I've had really good luck with the staff that increases max mana. Is that too much damage? I think so. I think Cora's going to excel in this build, healing up Ola. Ring of Storm is really good, but we've got no way of applying shock, so it's not it. We've got no armor. No, I don't want this item. Every second's gain energy on shield. We don't really shielding much, so let's give it a roll. So Bone Knife's good. Turquoise Ring is good. We're not really playing enough burn for Ritual Axe to be good, and Dark Scythe can be good on a tank that casts, but we don't know if we have that yet. So Bone Knife, the wearer's max mana is increased by 2 and their attack is increased by their max mana. That can be really good on Alec, but I typically like to focus on spell power with Alec. It's just, he can use Mana Tome to cast and he doesn't care about mana regen, so this max mana increase doesn't actually affect him. Turquoise Ring is just busted with any ethereal build, so I'm going to go Bone Knife, because I think we might go and attack damage Alec. Again, a little nervous because we don't have any defenses, so we need to get some defensive items, and maybe Cora just becomes our tank. Yeah, okay, that might be the case. Nine's also got some good survivability because he heals here with Terrorize. Although, honestly, I really like... I've been such a fanboy of Arya, because Arya stuns. That 1.5 seconds of stunning is so nice. You could also consider Magmus, because he has the burns, and we're going to be getting burns from you as well, Ola. So we could lean into the burn synergies, which has the Book of Mana. It has some good options there. I think these are close picks. I think Arya has more survivability because of the stun. 9 is the strongest survivability, but we will be next to Cora, so they will be getting health there. Let's go Magmus, because it matches Ola. I think Arya was the correct pick, but I've done it now, so... Ooh. I think let's try get an item for Alec. The staff that casts. The staff that, increases spell power. I'm actually going to aggressively roll for it, or Orcish Axe is probably good enough here. So we'll put that on him. Because now he'll be scaling his attack damage. So next up, probably a tank item. So I think armor is good enough. So we'll grab that and put it on Cora. Not the best option for a tank. So we need to really get the damage down before the enemies take us out. And here what I'm going to do is actually clump everyone together so that Alex casts the tornadoes actually all target the boss. And do we think we can tab the fight? I think the answer is no. So let's turn it off. I don't really feel that strong. Yeah, see, 10 bleeds means every single person tornadoed the boss, because the tornadoes apply 2 bleed per character, so that's a good outcome. Okay, so interesting options. Orange Flights. We are applying burns. It scales with attack damage. It's probably not it. The only synergy we have with summons right now is Cora, and it's not strong enough, so it's not going to be that. I'm going to grab Turquoise Ring, despite it not being able to help us now, because I think it's just too good to pass up. And we have no tank options. Of these characters, I think Zoe fits in well because of Alex Tornadoes, and Zoe would probably be a better replacement for Magnus. Especially if we're not going to go down the burn route. So let's do that for now. So your AoE shoots in a line, so you want that next to both enemies. Cora, take aggro. Everyone else clump in. Can we tab the fight? Oof. I don't think there's really much reason, the same reasons I already discussed. So let's level people up first to see what we've got. Firemancer is actually really good. It's a lot of damage with burns. I like the attack speed, but Firemancer, let's lean into the burns. I'm changing back. Alright, Alec, what do you want? Mana regen's useless, critting heals okay, but quick attacks is best because he cares about attacking as quickly as possible. I think I actually want to sub Cora out. She doesn't quite fit in this build, so I'm not going to level her up. Okay, so we get another Firemancer. Interesting. We are a Firemancer build, of which I've never done before. And I don't even know if it is a build. So the more burns we apply, we're going to exponentially increase our damage. And we did lose 2 characters, which isn't great. So we are quite weak off that. Here we go. Every 2.5 seconds or again spell power per max mana. Perfect on Alec, who's scaling their max mana with Bone Knife. It's a really good pairing of items. God, the game is really taunting us with burns. I think it's not Tomb of Burn. We don't apply enough burns. It's between Leather Strips and Shuriken. It's not Shackles, because we attack quickly. Leather Strips is just good survivability. It's essentially a 50% increase in defense for the entire team. But by the same token, 10% crits to the entire team slaps. Especially in an attack scaling team, which we are. I think it's Leather Strips. I think survivability right now is more important. I think this is a death sentence if we go here. We are not very strong. So I'm actually going to go to the campfire. And if we're strong enough after the campfire, maybe we can go this way. Cool. So crits give mana regen. Well, I wish I picked the crit item now. I love that. I love that so much. Spell power gives spell crit damage. So we will have a lot of spell power. That's okay. Spell Protector is not it here because we don't have much max HP, at least not yet. No, not this. Shapeshifter is really good. I've just won a run with it. It's really good survivability. It works really well with Leather Strips because Leather Strips is that second layer with it. Okay, so it's definitely going to be it. So let's see what we want to upgrade. So interestingly, if you upgrade Bone Knife, it doubles the max mana that you gain, which would inherently double the amount of spell power you get from Lightbringer. So this is actually doubling this once we put it on. And here, we might actually be strong enough to go through this elite. It is really risky, and I don't really like going to another campfire. Let's rest. How brave am I feeling, guys? Our items aren't even equipped yet. This is a little risky. Our tank is quite flimsy. I think not. I think we need to go to the shop. And then that way we can tab. Yeah, this is the play for sure. Because if we go to the shop, we can double our money. It's a bit of a waste doing this early with not much money, but I think the power spike from the shop will allow us to tab the boss, and we don't want to tab the future bosses. We want to get it over and done with now. So let's do that for sure. Here, I think it's something like this. Split up the allies, because this guy will do bad damage. I'm going to tab this fight because of Shapeshifter. And I'm going to level Cora. On-cast deal attack damage. Freezing. Double that is bad. So we'll go quick shot and try to switch it on to someone else. And Magnus. Shielding is okay. Lifesteal based on defense is okay. We've already got enough actually from this. It's going to be Triumph, and we'll probably switch on to someone else. Is this risky? It is, but I think we can do it. I think our AoE damage is good enough now with, I guess, all our party members. Yeah, cool. Everyone's split up. This guy's not going to do much more damage. Yeah, all right, good. Good fight to get out of the way. Nice to have our first tapped fight under our belt. It's so important to get these early on. Improvised staff's really good. I think what's better is actually guards armor, because it's more survivability for the team. And I think we need to do that. Oh. So, now we want damage. Attack speed's good. I want attack damage, or I want something for Alec. And I also want something for Karina. This is useless. I don't want to do this just yet. Let's roll. Two good options. I think it's improvised staff, so we can get the other item on Alec. So let's go. Boom. Boom. So our survivability just skyrocketed, and Alec just became much stronger. So we need to keep Alec alive. He's our most important character right now. Okay. So I'm going to split these guys up because they do the AoE damage reduction. Then they will go they'll essentially go on a line here and here, which then means that Karina can do damage to all of them. Magnus is located in a good spot. I think this is it. I think this is the good layout. I just hope Cora can survive long enough such that we can target down the guy at the back. Yep, cool. We've got it. And damage is pretty uniform across the team. And you can see here, the burns are paying off. Look at all this ethereal damage we're doing. Awesome. Cool. All right. We can turn this around. It's definitely not Assassin's Knife, because we have an unusual Alec build that actually focuses on attack damage, so it's not that now. So let's roll a couple times. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Ooh, Stun Amulet's really good on Cora because she generates both shield and heals here. Yeah, it's going to be Stun Amulet, although it's not the best pick. Yeah, is there any good passives to swap? I really like all these Fire Mancers, to be honest. I like quick attack here. We could do better on Cora here, but it's not actually awful because ethereal damage is magic steal life. It's just damage to heal up on from Shapeshifter. So I think I'm just gonna go additional trophies. It's none of these. Ooh, do we do any frosts? We don't. I really don't like Cora being our only tank. But honestly, with Shapeshifter, it's okay. So let's just carry on. Oh, we may as well grab someone. It doesn't hurt to have them down there. And yeah, let's go to the shop. We actually have quite a bit of money. So awesome. Oh my god. Tumor taking and dream stuff together on Cora, who already has lots of max HP from the art. Oh, sorry. All right, chill out, Spec. You're actually recording yourself now, just because your camera's not on. So I'll show you why that's amazing. This improvised staff's really good. So is the heavy mace. This is a dream shot. This is actually perfect. I am so happy. So watch this, guys. So now Cora gets a lot of mana regen, and from that mana regen, she gets a lot of spell power. From the spell power, her casts hit harder, which means she heals more. This is a dream combination. I just wish these armors were like the rare versions, not the plain versions. So then let's look at other items. Just keep in mind, our survivability isn't great. We need to get more damage so that Shapeshifter has a better effect. I like freezing on the enemies. Oh, can you see how hyped I am? Like that one shot has just turned this run into like, we may be able to win it, guys. Like we may be able to do it. On cast, get attack speed's kind of good on Karina. No, we're not shooting much. Stunning per burn is really good with a 30% attack speed. I think it's actually the Burning Sword. We can put that on someone like Karina, who gets a lot of attack speed eventually because of this here. And then we can get some other items as well. So Oh, cool. Cool. What are our options? Love a heavy mace. Also really like Spell Amulet on Karina to give her spell power and mana, which goes well with Final Arrow. I also like Novice Arbalist for Magnus, who's kind of like a hybrid character. But I think Heavy Mace is too good. And then we can do Power Staff. Awesome. What a Power Spike. What are those? Boom. Okay, so Tenko. Here I don't want to clump. So we need an off tank because to get aggro from these ads. I don't want to clump too close because this guy's he does like when he strikes, he like Doom Strike. It kind of does a split damage. So I don't want to clump too closely. I also don't want anyone getting aggro from these ads over here. So we'll do something like this. I think we can tap the fight because of the power spike we just received. These items aren't very good right now. So I actually want to put Burning Sword on Magnus. Although, to be honest, I could chuck on Karina. She's going to be attacking quickly. Yeah, I can always take it off as well. Yep. And let's give Karina some more something. So 300 life is actually 2 mana regen because of the Tomb Taking. So this is actually worse than this strictly, so it's definitely health. And here, I think you're our next most important character, so you can have, honestly, defense. Let's make it so you don't get one tap from things in the future. And let's take a look at old mate Cora to see how she does. So 80 spell power and 8 mana regen off the bat is incredible. We have so much. Oh, this is feeling good, guys. We just got given some really good items. And yet again, Shapeshifter is MVP. Probably, I hated this origin before I did Impossible. Now that I do Impossible, it feels like one of the most powerful of all origins because of the inherent survivability. You can just focus on attack damage. And here we go. Coffin's really good on the tank. Keeps him alive for 10 seconds, but I don't think we need it. I think Cora's actually pretty good. Immortal Staff is really good survivability and hybrid. Immortal Staff would go really well Giant Lollipop. Giant Lollipop would go really well on either... Oh, actually, Giant Lollipop would go well on Alec. But I think I want to put it on either Ola or Magnus because we have Turquoise Ring to go with it. So I think survivability is okay because of this. So let's go Giant Lollipop and figure out a way to put it on someone. Alright, so we've used Pyramid. So we are free to choose whatever we want and take any path. Here, I want to go as nasty, dangerous as possible. And I like the look of this path here. Double Campfire, double Event, double Elite. It's not going to be Banner Collector because I don't want to change Shapeshifter. It could be Tomb of Secrets. What are our upgrades like? Really good upgrades. So it's not going to be that because I don't want to waste my actions at not upgrading. So let's go Juicy Mango. Just inherent survivability and let's carry on. Awesome. This run is shaping up really nicely. I've been gifted with some really good passives and items. Can't really put that on anyone yet, so let's just press play. I don't think we need it either. Yeah, when she casts, look at her health bar, it just goes doop. Really nice. And then Alec, let's see how Alec's doing over here. Yeah, Alec needs a bit of time to get online, which is okay because we have the survivability. Right, hybrid items, here we go. God, improvised staff is really good on Ola. Yep, that's what we're doing. And a Book of Mana would be good on Karina. Mana regen in this team is actually so bad other than Karina. Roll. Honestly, it's going to be Harvest Shield because Magnus only has 1,000 life. He's too... You can pick him off too easily. So I'm going to go here and put this on this. And now what I want to do is focus on getting Ola some attack speed items. Because she does the ethereal damage based on attack damage and spell power on... sorry, words. She does ethereal damage based on attack damage and spell power, and she does that on attack, so you want her to attack as much as possible. We also want a way to apply as many burns as possible as well. And let's take a look at our reborn options. So, sizes... Oh, make Alex do larger AoEs and doesn't apply bleed. Increases his max mana, which doesn't matter. Oh, but he increases his attack speed. It's Alec. It's so Alec. We are on, baby. Let's use a bit of life. I want to save my money, I reckon. So let's use a bit of trophies. And yep. Boom. And life and trophies is good because we've got Juicy Mango to get it back. This is such a cool run. I probably want to use this first because it's just double scaling. And do I rest? I don't think I do. I think I enchant again. Boom. Minimize the damage that we're going to receive from the next few fights. Let's go. This is an awful fight. Hopefully between leather strips and shapeshifter it gets us through it. Play. This is awful because these orbs do so much. Oh my goodness. What are those tornadoes? Awesome. Oh my goodness, he is so good. Those tornadoes take up half the screen. Oh, can we do another bone knife on him? Is that crazy? That's a lot of max mana. Max mana is good because of the scaling of this. It scales with max mana as well. Double bone knife? Double bone knife? I think so. Awesome. That's a new one for me. I've never done that before. Lose 15 life to get do spell power damage from the least spell power character. We don't have spell power sharing, so it's not this. 2v2 to get a relic and money. Who would the two characters be? Definitely Cora, of which we can throw something on her to make her do more damage. And then is it Alec? If we lose, is it a big deal? No, because you only lose 2 characters worth of life. Let's give it a go. Definitely you. Is it Ola or is it Alec? Alec scales better. I think it's Alec because we just reborned him. I want them clumped together so that his AoEs hit both of them at the same time. And we can actually level someone up, of which... Ooh. He's getting survivability because of Shapeshifter, so let's level up Cora to make her more tanky. Max mana gives mana regen, useless. Empowered's kind of good because we should be surging fast eventually, so let's see if we can do it. Hey, Alec, I'm gonna need you to scale faster than you're doing, mate. Cool. Slam dunk, awesome. Cora wasn't even at threat of losing there. She had so much life. I love this game so much. When things come together like this, it just feels so rewarding. No. Reduce mana regen, increase spell power. That'd be good for Alec if we had a spot, which we don't. Casting, reduce max mana is okay, but I think we can do better. Fire Tomb is broken. Anchor is really good. We don't need it because we have the burning sword. So it's Fire Tomb, because we do want a way to apply more burns. These items will suck. It's probably going to be Fishing Rod. And then we can throw Zoe in, who can do some AoE damage with Alec. So in you get Zoe, welcome to the party, and we can give her a level as well. Attack damage from Frost, we're not applying many Frost despite her being a Frost character. I like Mana Plantation, but mana's kind of wasted on these two characters because they're max mana, so I think it's actually Mana Battery, so we surge faster. Let's get everyone clumped around the boss. I know this is counterintuitive because this boss does AoE damage, but we have healing AoE with Cora, and the tornadoes do so much damage between these two. So let's press play and hope that wasn't a mistake. So yeah, everyone gets put down to half. Yeah, the tornadoes are just busted. Okay, we're onto something here. Ooh, Orca Shax. That's a better upgrade than this. Boom. Now he's more around. Sorry, is more of a rounded character. And now what I want is a Book of Mana for Karina, anything for Magnus, and anything for Zoe. Guard's Armor for the tank though is just, you can't pass it up. It's mana, which is spell power, and it's life and sustainability. It's just too good. I'm gonna go to the campfire here and enchant. I think Fire Tomb's too good. I'm going to rest only once because we've got Juicy Mango, which should keep us alive if we don't fare well in this fight. And for the same reason that I talked about just before, clump everyone together and tap the fight. We can also level someone up to give them more survivability. It would be Ola because she's our next best character. So what do we want from Ola? I don't really care if she crits. 30 spell power is not much. Let's just give her more defense. And you can see the type of gameplay for Impossible, it becomes much more about sustainability and survivability, not just damage. Because I think in Flame Master, you can just steamroll the bosses with damage, but you can't get away with it in Impossible, which I really like. It makes you focus on things you wouldn't normally focus on. Defense per max mana is not good because the tank doesn't have max mana. Surging max... Oh, hang on. Surging gives life. How much would that be? 12 by 100. So that's 1200, which is nearly... That's about 8 mana regen, which is 80. It's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good. And more mana regen actually works well with Empower as well. Yeah, let's do it. And we can always upgrade it as well to get even more life. What an interesting tank. Quite unique. Pretty happy. So Shamanic Mixture is normally really busted, except we don't have a minus attack speed character. But we can create one in Zoe. Ethereal Amplification is good for Ola. It's good for whoever gets this off Korra. Spell power across the team is good. Alternatively, I don't think it's... No, I think it's Shamanic Mixture, even though it does literally nothing right now. I think it could be really powerful. Oh, burns. Oh, burn orbs. Holy burn. Perfect. Super broken because we've got Fire Tomb. Super broken because we've got Firemancer twice, as well as the cast from Lava Eruption, which does damage amplification from burns. Holy moly. I definitely think we're strong enough for the boss here. And we need to put our weakest characters next to the healer and hope that we can survive for long enough. Okay. I might even level him. Yeah, let's give him a level. Magic Steel is actually not great because of this, so let's just go Life, which now makes him not the smallest health character. That wasn't actually a bit of a misplay. Let's go something like this. Just don't target Alec. Okay, straight for Alec. Alec, can you get a cast off, please? Thank you. Easy. And did you notice? I completely forgot about it. We had enough burns from Burn Orb that old mate Karina Burning Sword was stunning the enemy enough, and her attack speed's 1.24. That's pretty good. Here we go. We want negative attack speed on Zoe as much as you can give me, game. Probably don't want to pass up a Book of Mana for Karina. More attack speed, more casts, happy jappy. Right, yeah. Boom. Every 2.5 seconds, apply burn for every summon enemy, to all enemies for every summon on the field. Burns are crazy in this build. We have no way to utilize this right now. We have no summons. If we find a way to put summons on the field, this is broken. But I think we're so far away from that, it's not worth it. Same with Stone Wings. Fire Tomb's pretty good, but I don't... Tomb of Doom, sorry, is good. I don't want to get rid of these. I really like our relics. So I'm going to go Tentacle and look to switch it because we're not really a crit build. This fight should be easy. This fight should be easy because we have a lot of life gain from the damage and we're such a high damage team. I think our weakest characters, well, I know our weakest character is Magnus, who just has the hardest shield. But to his credit, he's got 63 defense, so he's hanging in there. Yeah, look at this. This is a sick run. And because this is a really slow fight, someone like Alec has enough time to scale to the moon, and he's just doing the tornadoes across the whole screen. Yeah, the boss didn't stand a chance. Interesting. Blake applies burns, but I don't think I want to take out Zoe. I want the negative attack speed because of Shamanic Mixture. So what I could consider is replacing Karina with Blake, because these items are literally perfect for Blake like they are for Karina. And then I could switch on Firemancer. I think that's what I want to do. Let's get Blake in there. It's just more burns. Okay, so more life is more of these things for Korra. It's a strict upgrade to Helm of Surge. She has 4,100. Is it though? Hang on. It's not. Helm of Surge actually does as much as this would do, so it's not this. Night Fury is kind of good on Karina. It strips away her mana, increases her attack speed by 74%, which is a lot of stuns. By the same token, that's kind of good on Ola as well. Do I care if she doesn't have any mana? Not really. That's a lot of attacks. Ooh. And then mana regenerates mana. That's kind of good on Ola. Every attack, giant lollipop. I think we can do better. It's also really good on Alec, but we'd have to get rid of Bow Knife, which I don't like. Alright, Spec. let's do a couple rolls. I think we can do better than these things. Every 2 attacks per spell, essentially this gives you a lot of mana. Do we care about that? Not really. No. Let's roll. Here we go, Blaz. Every 3 attacks inflict 2 burns on enemies. That's going to be really good on Blake when he has all these items going. So Blake will just be a character that does really well with applying burns. Now this is a tough pick. This is good for our team because we cast a lot. This is bad because we have this. Malachite is straight up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana regen, which is 50 spell power. And of course, survivability. But Artifact of Surge. We're surging quick here. What are the payoffs for surging? Attack speed on Magnus. And empowered on Cora. So far, it's actually pretty bad, but I think this is the highest upside. So let's do it. And the fact that the thing that swayed me there is that this is actually survivability on Cora because of empowered. So both relics are survivability on Cora, but Artifact of Surge is kind of upscaling for everyone, like at least potential. All right, what next? So we've done all the tabs. We've got burns. We need some more items. A shop would be pretty good. So how about this path here? Lots of upgrades, lots of shops. Good, really good upgrades too. Really good upgrades. So yeah, let's go to a shop. Cool. All right, so get Cora in there. Spread people out. Key to this fight is getting someone really far back because these guys shoot the beam to the furthest enemy and get the people who they're going to shoot out the way. So I like this play. I want to upgrade Helm of Surge first, I think. Especially with 22 Surge cap, 200. That's 4,400 extra life on Cora. So it's definitely going to be that. That's not enough survivability to matter. This is crazy good on Alec. If we find a spot, we could get rid of Bone Knife. I think probably not though. So let's... You know what? I'm going to pick it up because we do have Shamanic Mixture for Ethereal Amplification for the team. It has a really high ceiling if we find a way to put it on them. Let's enchant. So we want to do that one. And let's just do another enchant. Probably double Bone Knife. It's like exponential scaling. And then we'll go to the shop, despite not being that rich. I do want to power up as much as possible. Okay. That is good on Zoe. Oh, okay. So mana regen per burn. Who needs more mana regen? Zoe could do with some more, to be honest. Oh, that's really good on Zoe as well. Oh, that's even better on a hybrid character, right? Because we have 22 surge level. So that's 440 attack and about... Oh, that's really good on Ola, who needs both. Perfect. That's actually perfect. Let's go and put this here. And then honestly, Retromania Glasses is probably better than Magic Blade right now because it just turns on Magnus. It makes him just instantly good. And can we get any other items? Honestly, probably worth scrapping something for Magnus. A bit more defense. He can be our little tank. Because I want him to have more. I want him to be applying some burns because he attacks quicker with ultimate velocity. So let's get rid of you. You're definitely not going to be in our build. Maybe we get another character and put Blake in. So then who do we want Ethereal Amplification on? Honestly, it's going to be Ola because of Giant Lollipop. But we can't fit it in. We still need to figure out a way to utilize Fire Tomb. We could have Serrated Fist. But we don't really have the good attack damage right now. Let's just see what our options are. Let's just press on. I think we're strong enough to kind of take out these next few bosses without thinking too much. Play this and play. Yeah, really cool run. Honestly, look at Cora's scaling. Crazy. 5,000 life. We got taken out there. It was Zoe who's our least important character, so that's okay. Our damage isn't actually that good. We need to get some better scaling going. High Mountain Ring's pretty good on Zoe. She's got 10 base mana regen. I'll do it because I don't want to roll feather. I want to kind of maintain some life. So let's press on. Extra money is okay. Relic swaps would be good to get rid of Tentacle. Losing health per second is nothing. So that's trophies and life. I think that's probably it. Yeah, this is really good. So then we'll go to the campfire to do some upgrades. Ooh, more attack speed's really good. And I'm going to probably rest, right? I think so. I don't want to risk it. We're so close to winning this one, guys. Let's do something. This. And we can level people up. So you, Ola. Oh, there we go. Another item slot. Perfect. And we've even got an item to slot in there. Oh my goodness. And you can have the tomb. Yes. Awesome. Let's do up Magnus, who could do with some attack speed. What about you, who can... Ooh. I reckon probably life to make it more tanky. Alec, what do you get? Oh, awesome. Percent scaling on our flat scaling character. That is actually broken with the surge cap of 22. What a run. I love this game. Make it more defensive, please. And let's level up Karina. Are we stunning? We're not really stunning. Are we? Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, she's literally stunning. Oh my goodness. I nearly missed that. That would have been embarrassing. So now she's giving herself a lot of attack damage and spell power, which is really good for the hybrid character. What a perfect combo of items. And when the tornadoes go off, we nearly one-tap all the bosses. This is a really fun run. And then this combo here of Onslaught on Alec is actually perfect. What I'd like to do now is surge faster. We're nowhere near surge cap 22. Like, I don't even know what to choose here for Magnus. He's kind of getting a little bit of everything. Let's give him some crit too. There's no harm. Boom. Ooh. Oh my god. So, Alex got 600 spell power. But more importantly, he's got 30 max mana. 30 max mana is 120% more spell power, as well as 120 base spell power. But let's take a look at what SIFD would be. Oh, goodness. This is tough. If we choose Artifact of Surge, Ola gets better because it's more Gloomy Mace. Alec gets better because it's more Onslaught. Magnus gets better because of Triumph. Karina stays the same. Cora gets better because of Empowered. I think it's duplicating Artifact of Surge, and now what we need to do is find a way to surge faster, because that's the one thing holding our team down. And I've just noticed our tank is... I shouldn't have positioned the way I did. That was really lazy. I think we're going to be okay, but I wasn't thinking. Our tank is quite flimsy. We need to make the tank stronger. She has no defense. She's only got 50 defense. It's not very good. Not great. So these are good. Anyone doing lots of attack damage? Yeah, but no room for it. Enchanted Claws is really good. It'd be good if we could get more crit chance on Magnus. And Witch's Broom is also pretty nice, because it's more scaling indefinitely for Karina. So I think we'll go Witch's Broom to start and put that there. Then we can give our final passive to you, which is going to be... What do Drakes do? Drakes do like nothing, right? Yeah. Shielding's pretty useless. Although at least it's survivability for the tank, which I was just complaining about. So let's do a passive stop and see what we get. Not playing... Ooh, Glitch. Who could use with the double base passive? No. Oh. Alec. That's twice as many casts, which means more survivability from Shapeshifter. Perfect. What a perfect Alec. And we don't have much money, so let's go to the campfire, upgrade, rest. So, upgrade. Rest. You could argue Dragon Rider's getting close, but I think not. I think our team would just fall if we chose that. So, melee characters get in there. So it's... Ooh, this is a bit tricky. So if he shoots fire, it's going through Cora and no one else. So let's go there. If you choose Ola, he's going through Magnus as well, which means Alec needs to be positioned there, such that Zoe and Alec take the brunt. You need to make sure that his damage is split over 2 characters because he does 3,000 damage. So that would just clean take out Karina. Oh, it still might take out Karina. We'll see. It should be okay because of the defense that we've got. I really want Sun Amulet, and come to think of it, it actually is really good on anyone because they all heal a lot. So Sun Amulet goes on Magnus, who will do a lot of damage and will level up our Surge faster. Let's just press play and see if we can do it. We need to Surge faster because our whole survivability in the tank relies on it. And actually, because this is a single target fight, we're okay because we're stunning pretty frequently from Burning Sword. Awesome. And as the fight goes on, our scaling is awesome because of Burning Orbs and because of the Surging. So we did it. All right, that counts as a W, guys. I'm counting it, but let's see how far we can take it as usual. We're out of item slots, except on Zoe. Dream Staff is good because it's more damage. So let's just do that. And she's got a lot of mana regen. More defense on the most defensive character is actually not good because our tank doesn't have the most defense. Not applying bleed. Well, we may as well choose it because these other items are actually useless. And here I'm going to go for some upgrades. So, Surge faster. And cast more, please. Let's take a look. Do we have a spot? We do. Zoe, you can have a hat. A little cute little hat to go with the outfit. Double necklace and hat. And then we can position everyone around the boss because we do those swells. Tank go here. And with our 7 last trophies, let's level up Cora to do... She doesn't need more magic steel. She could do some more mana regen because mana regen translates to spell power because of Dream Staff. Cool. The stunning, can you see how important the stunning is? The stunning essentially means the boss has 50% uptime, and that's just from one single item. If you have multiple characters with items like this, you can really lock down single target fights, which is so important and impossible. You go here, you go here. See you later, enemies. Here we go. So what was I? I was 4 to 8, which is 66%. Now I'm 4 to 9. Awesome. I love Impossible. This is the way the game's meant to be played, for me at least. It's a really good challenge, but not like ridiculously difficult either. Hi. Come on, guys, Surge, so Zoe doesn't get... Oh, there we go. Awesome. And once our damage scales up, we get the Shapeshift for the survivability. Very, very fun run. As per usual, Shapeshifter in combination with Surge is the way to win Ultimate. I love it. Love it to bits. Fight recap. All our damage was from the Lollipop and Alec as anticipated. The utility from Karina was really good with the stunning. Magnus applied. 92 burns. That really important survivability. Really cool tank. And Zoe, you tried your best. Awesome. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.